only got one question. I'm going to make it the toughest question of all.
Come on.
What is your favourite Elton John song?
Oh, that is a tough question. Amarina at the moment. You know Amarina?
I don't know it, but Giles Martin told us it's in the film. So
it is in the film. It's a great song. It's the backdrop to when they arrive in LA and they're on the way to the Troubadour Club, Doug Weston's Troubadour Club, for the first time. Yeah, look, what I did, I was drop tracks onto the film, and then Taron would have to go in the studio and record them, which was always new and exciting for him because I would find a new track. I'd say, this is good, Rock and Roll Madonna, go record it. Take Me to the Pilot, go record it. Amarina, go record it. But it was never in the script. I just sort of would throw stuff in.
How much freedom did you get to reinterpret these classic songs that we know so well?
Actually, total freedom, really. Elton said to me, 6 months before we started, he goes, just enjoy it. I trust you, and it's that thing. You kind of know that if you really screw it up, you get fired. To be honest with you, but at the same time, you have to have freedom to be able to do the work. You can't. It's the same whenever I work on Beatles stuff. You can't sit there with over your shoulder. You have to be able to express yourself and do what's right for the film.
Because you are used to reimagining music, aren't you? That's one of your things.
Yeah, it's one of my things. I reimagine music. Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm very lucky. I get good stuff to work with to begin with. But yeah, this was different because it's re-recording and rearranging. 26 songs, I think, for the movie. So, but what a catalogue, and what a And the other thing is, you always know that. It's funny, you think you're doing really well and then you listen to the original and go, that's really good. And so you never have the arrogance thinking, I'm replacing the previous version of Saturday Night Started for Fighting or whatever it is. I'm serving the film and hopefully it works.
And are there any surprises? Will people be shocked at what you've done to some of the songs or think, wow, you've taken that in a completely different direction?
Yeah, there are. I mean, there's things like, there are scenes where it would be wrong to have a piano. I mean, you can't imagine, most Elton John songs have a piano, but for some reason when you're doing a movie, you hear a piano, you're looking for a piano player, generally, if there's a song with a piano player. So there's a lot of things like, Sorry Seems to Be the Hardest Word is just orchestra. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road starts the same way, almost a cappella. Tiny Dancer's acoustic guitars, So yeah, all the songs are pretty much a different take. But for the purpose of serving the storyline, but also it kind of works as well. We've done a soundtrack album and it sounds good.
What was it like when you got the call that you were going to design the costumes for the Elton John Rocketman movie?
It was terrible. No, it was amazing. I mean, who wouldn't want to design, costumes for Sir Elton John? So it was incredible.
Had you been watching his style develop over the years?
I think everybody has. I mean, there shouldn't be anybody on the planet who doesn't know what Sir Elton wore or is, wearing at the moment.
You're playing Kiki D in this film?
Yes, playing Kiki D.
Okay, how much did you know about Kiki before you came to this?
I knew the song, obviously. I think everybody knows the song. It's really weaved into everybody's lives, isn't it? But I learned a lot more about her once I got the role and really started researching where she was from and what she was about. And
Did you speak to her?
No, I haven't. I really hope she's here tonight because I would love to meet her.
One of a handful of people in the world who've written with the star of the night, Elton John.
Yes,
What's it like to work with him?
Well, he's delightful and charming, and above all, writes a brilliant tune.
And how do you feel when you hand a lyric to him? Do you hope you'll like it? Or?
Well, obviously, yes.
No, but I mean, do you know he'll like it when you've written it?
No, not at all. Often you don't know if anything's any good until you hear it sung. And touch wood, most of it has come out really well. I mean, there have been one or two songs we've written which, usually because of the lyrics, we've decided, no, forget that. But if something passes quality control, then I'm usually very happy with it.
And you wrote a musical with him called Aida, which I don't think has ever been fully produced in the UK, but is it coming?
Well, I hope so. They're talking about it. It did pretty well on Broadway. It did nearly 5 years, which is not bad. And it's toured all over America, and it's been in about 9 other countries, so I'm not quite sure why it's not got here yet. Inefficiency, probably, on my part.
Andy, I've been asking this question to a lot of people, and I think it's the toughest question of the night. What's your favourite Elton John song and why?
Oh my goodness! I think it is. It probably is Rocketman. Actually, I think it's one of his most personal, actually. I just think it's one of his. It really does speak to the heart of him, and I think it's a really brave and incredible piece of writing. The lyrics are extraordinary. So not very original choice, but that is definitely the one that speaks to me.